And as far as the regular season goes, this is as good as it gets. This truly, to me, is the definition of a rivalry. I mean, a game between these two teams has always been special.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen a ton of great games between them in the past. It's hard not to get amped up when they face each other. I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Phoenix.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Harden dishes to Moniunas. Back to Harden. Howard with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Another miss by Howard. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I have talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
Harden draws the double. Feeds it to Moniunas. Houston on D. It's a three-point game. Westbrook, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's the 3. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Durant. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're pushing it up. Here's Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harden's got 5 now.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Now here's Westbrook. To the middle. Will it go? And Adams with the slam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Westbrook against Harden. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 5. Harden the pass to Howard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Houston with a big grid substitution here. Capella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Montiunas. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly. And Waiters kicks to Collison. Brewer with the steal. Here's Ariza. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, in this run, really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click. You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Here's Beasley, and Houston again with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Payne dishes to Collison. No good from 18.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Beasley up top. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. That will count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Russell Westbrook out there at 4. And it's Waiters in the 3 slot.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Now here's Waiters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
He doesn't. Get the second one. Rockets leading by 6. On the wing, Harden. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harden's got 10.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Al Harden, after Westbrook's mystery.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Rockets making a change here. Montejunas has checked in.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
It's stolen by Ibaka. By himself. And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. And Voigt kicks to Westbrook. From the top of the key, he buries it. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's only a 5-point Rocket lead.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And nothing is falling for him right now.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
For 3, Durant. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Harden outside. Out to the wing. Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And that one's good. Beverly.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for him right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
It's tipped. It's Harden with the drive. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Left side, Durant. Back to Westbrook. And the shot is long. 3 on 3 from deep. Harden. No luck. And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets ahead, leading by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Now the third quarter has to get going. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Cody Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Roberson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. Good on both. Rockets leading by 6. It's Harden with the drive. That's tipped. Stolen by Durant. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Harden outside. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Here's Ariza. It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Harden against Westbrook. The 10-footer. Westbrook missing again. Good. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Moniunas. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Waiters in for Kevin Durant. Now Westbrook, following the miss by Terry from deep. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. For the tie. Off the left rim and out.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 6.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket would be lifted for him.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kyle Singler's checked in for the Thunder. Morrow comes in for Russell Westbrook.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now here's Beasley. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Morrow. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Foy's checked in. Beasley the best to Terry. Back to Beasley. With the fadeaway. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
For the lead. Raiders no luck. Houston in the lead. Here's Beasley. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Ariza. No good from outside. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Over in the corner, Foy. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cantor's got 5 points so far.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
Yeah, and how great are his ball instincts there. Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard. No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
No good from Beasley.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.